Okay, okay. Hello, smart investors. Today I'm doing an interesting video because it's something I decided to bring to your attention today. This is not a marketing video today. This is just a video to give you an insight of what to expect. I've always said it over and over again. My name is Timothy Oluwafermi Ogurindi. I'm also an economist, despite being a real estate investment expert. I'll be giving you an insight of what has happened or what will happen upon the removal of fuel subsidy. I don't know how many of us have seen this video. Let's even watch the video before we start today. That's the video. Let's watch it.
The first subsidy is gone. Subsidy can no longer justify an ever increasing cost and the wake of dry resources. We shall instead channel whatever support to fund to better investment and public infrastructure, education, healthcare, and jobs that will materially improve.
The decision of Mr. President to announce that subsidy on PMS is over, and this has really been a major challenge for NNPC's continued operation. We have been funding the subsidy from the cash flow of NNPC since government is unable to defray the cost of subsidy that is due to the corporation. And we believe that this will free resources for the NNPC to continue to do the great work that this company will do for our country, and it allows us to continue to function as a very commercial entity. And we welcome this development. Secondly, we would like to assure Nigerians that we have sufficient supply of petroleum products, particularly petroleum motor spirit in our country, and there is no reason to panic. We understand people will be scared of potential changes to price of petrol, but that is not enough for people to rush to fuel stations to buy more than what they need. But we are also assured that we are watching all the distribution networks and support facility, and we believe that this will normalcy will be restored very soon. Thank you very much.
Now, I believe most of us have seen this video, but the truth of the matter is, what's going to be the impact of that statement or the decision on the economy of the country? Now, one thing you should realize is upon the removal of a subsidy, things will be a little bit things won't come really easy that much because it's something that is new. So let me tell you like three things that will likely first happen. Number one, people won't be able to afford those things they can afford on a normal day. So affordability becomes reduced. Okay, affordability becomes reduced. It means that you'll be able to afford those things in which you're able to afford before. Okay, another thing that tends to happen also that is very, very unfortunate that will happen is that there will actually be an high increment in inflation rates. Okay, inflation prices will go up, meaning that there will be few, let me say, there will be increment in prices of goods, but you won't be able to afford it. That's inflation. Okay, so a lot of goods out there, high prices, but few money chasing it. That will also happen as well. Another thing that will tend to happen is that real estate will become more expensive, and I'll tell you the reason for that very soon. The reason why real estate will become more expensive is because the building cost becomes more expensive, the price of acquiring property becomes expensive. Okay, and with this, what will tend to happen is that if you don't still buy real estate on time, the prices still goes up more and more as well because inflation does not really play an impact on population. Like I always say, real estate is not being influenced by population. What I mean by that is this: no matter what happens, if people keep on dying till tomorrow, people keep on buying property because the rate at which people are giving birth is higher than rich people as people are dying. So, and good example was COVID because during COVID, despite a lot of people dying, there were a lot of people that were still buying real estate. Okay, and at that point in time, people realized that they had to buy more real estate. Okay, and that's because they realized that they were still paying rent despite there was lockdown. Okay, so at that point in time, know that real estate become more expensive. It's become more expensive. Just expect that it's going to be more expensive. But now the truth of the matter is, despite this impact, what is the solution to the problem? For me, I was able to think about two solutions to the problem, and it's something that I want you to also imbibe or take a look at. Number one solution is I tell people to invest more in real estate. It might sound funny, might sound interesting, but the reason why I say invest more in real estate is because despite the for subsidy removal, despite things will be tough, people would still be looking for houses, lands to buy. Though there might be a little adjustment in the rate at which people might be actually buying houses. But if you are looking to buy houses for rental income or for short letting, it's going to go up. And the obvious reason is because even if people are not able to buy houses, they will be able to rent houses. And for those people who are buying lands as well, lands will actually become more expensive as well. So it's actually the best time to buy. So because people need lands to actually build real estate on it. So if you are going to buy real estate, if you are someone who has not bought real estate before, or you're somebody who wants to buy more real estate, I would suggest to buy more real estate in this duration of time. And that thing also that will be the solution to this problem is to reduce your cost of living. One of the best ways to reduce your cost of living in Nigeria is actually with what they call it, with the power. With the power. Now, what do I mean with the power? A lot of people spend a lot of money on petrol and is not sustainable. Example, let me give you a typical example of a family. A family has two children, and each of these children, the father is a, let's say, a teacher, the mother is a trader. The father, who is a teacher, he has to go to work. He will pay the bus person, or he will buy fuel into his vehicle. The prices of buses goes up, file of fares also goes up. The next thing that will happen also as well is that it's going one day, the tire gets punctured, it gets punctured by a stone or by a nail, he pays for organizer more. Before you know it also as well, what will tend to happen as well is simple. Let me tell you what will happen as well. By the time he's going to work also, is actually bearing more cost also in maintaining the vehicle more, because the truth of the matter is that everything goes up. He was servicing the vehicle for 10,000 naira before, now he's servicing the vehicle for 15, 20,000 naira. The woman who's at work, the woman who is the trader as well, has a shop. She has to own the generator. After owning the generator, she has to maintain the generator. She has to call the repair price for the freezer. All these things goes up in prices. Before you know it, your child who is going to school as well, the price of school fees tends to increase because the school will tell you that they have to fuel the generator. The price of fuel has gone up, so it's going to increase price of everything. So if you want another solution I give to people is that invest in renewable energy. Okay, invest in renewable energy. My suggestion is inverter panels, battery. Invest in those things, and the obvious reason is to cut down your cost. Now, with all this being said, if you feel you need properties that are very affordable for you to buy any day, anytime, please kindly do contact me today. We have affordable properties in Ekpe and in Bejuleki. I usually suggest those places is because I suggest those places because of one reason, because those places are not at population density yet, and they are not at that price that I'll say is peak yet. So it's actually best, is very good solution to your problem today. Okay, that's if you cannot afford houses, and if you can afford houses and you want to buy houses, we have houses we can offer to you at installment whereby you can pay monthly, or you could use your mortgage plan as well. Okay. With this being said, I'm currently located in the UK. I reside in the UK currently, but I have my team here in the UK and my team here in Nigeria to actually attend to your inspection need any day, anytime. All you just have to do is to contact us, and one of our sales representative will get in touch with you. And with this, I can tell you, you're on the right hands to help in your real estate decision. Thank you. God bless.